The Maori population of New Zealand is at best only 3%. This 20% of the country are Maori is a totally rubbish woke nonsensical statistic. This 20% figure is typically promoted around New Zealand by Te Pāti Māori for clandestine financial gain, which primarily benefits rich iwi and the Te Pāti Māori MPs themselves. Another misuse of the 20% Maori woke statistic is to justify race-based policies that lead to justifying racist council Maori wards, racist parliament electoral Maori seats, and the waste of space. Surplus to requirements, Waitangi Tribunal. Just like the New Zealand Green Party deceive the public with fake or misleading figures regarding the so-called climate change crisis, so do Te Pāti Māori deceive the public with fake or misleading figures regarding the Maori population living in New Zealand. To understand this sleight-of-hand jiggery-pokery statistical misrepresentation, consider the New Zealand Green Party's climate change deception. The scam artist New Zealand Green Party are forever pushing the so-called climate crisis to intimidate people into believing that buying EVs, or getting rid of fossil fuels, or killing off livestock animals that belch too much harmful gas, will have great benefits for the country. The Mad Hatter crazy greenies deceptively lead you to believe that such action will help improve the climate, and major weather storm patterns like Cyclone Gabrielle will become a thing of the past. Once people realize that New Zealand contributes less than 0.1% of global carbon emissions, the greenies quickly resort to another sleight-of-hand deception, and state that on a per capita basis, New Zealand is just as bad as China. This is of course total rubbish because measuring emission pollution on a per capita basis is not only useless, it's invalid and meaningless. A link to a video clip that explains this common sleight-of-hand deception is listed below in the YouTube description section. So, how does the Te Pāti Māori Party deceive New Zealand by stating that 20% of the country's population is Maori? Just the same way as the rainbow transgender bender lunatics try to say that a transgender woman is a woman, or you can self-identify as any sex combo pervert that you wish, which is of course also nonsensical rubbish. There are only two sexes, female and male, that's it, that's a fact. Just because a male chooses to dress up as a woman, that doesn't make him female, he's still male. So, back to Te Pāti Māori's sleight-of-hand deception, who state that according to the dubious census data, then 20% of the New Zealand population are Maori. This is rubbish. What Te Pāti Māori deceptively leave out, is that 20% of the New Zealand census population self-identify as Maori, but that doesn't make them Maori. They are all only part Maori, and the 20% figure is totally, and deliberately, misleading. Today, at best, a person is 25% Maori, but typically only 12.5% or 6.25% Maori, so let's give the population a generous, on average Maori statistic of 15%. That means that self-identified Maori are on average, typically 85% Pākehā European and 15% Maori, a bit like infamous John Tamihere or Awiri Waititi. Just like per capita percentage climate emissions statistics are misleading, so too are the self-identified per human percentage Maori statistics misleading. The correct Maori population of New Zealand is the dubious Maori census 20% statistic, then multiplied by the average self-identified Maori figure of 15%, which results in a considerably more accurate Maori population figure of only 3%. The true Maori population of New Zealand is at best only 3%. Thank you for listening. Geraint, on behalf of WhangareiTim.